What's going on YouTube? Spencer D here, and today I'm going to take you guys through a strength building bench press, and then a shoulder workout after that. So I didn't get my warm-up clips, I just kind of got some working sets there. But basically all I did there is go up to a heavy single, which was, barely got that one. And then I worked back down to 315 for a couple reps, and then I worked down to 225 for a complete and utter burnout set, just to get a nice pump, get a little hypertrophy, and try to build a little bit bigger set of triceps, and then chest, and then front delt there, to overall enhance and build the strength of my bench press. So, and then beyond that, I went over and then started on shoulders. So since I did the bench press first and I was working a lot of front delt, I just did the complete and utter opposite, which was the rear delt there. So with the pec deck, I just tried to go much slower and contract it and really try to get my mind muscle connection there on my rear delt with every rep, and slowly flex the muscle all the way through each and every rep to make sure that I'm getting a full contraction and a full stretch at the end there. So you just got to slow it down. A little tip from me there that helps quite a bit. It's good to throw the weight around occasionally, but I trick my body and I slow it down a bit and get that contraction. So after the rear delt on the pec deck, I moved over to some side lateral raises with the cables, and I did behind the back. So I prefer that movement at times, because when you go behind the back and pull that elbow up like that, it's a bit more challenging. So if you notice the weight I was only using about 10-15 pounds there. And then the same principle with the rear pec deck, just really slowly trying to contract and making sure that I'm getting a full contraction there on that side delt. And believe it or not, when you do behind the back, you can actually feel a little rear delt in it as well, and then obviously front delt too, but mostly hitting the side delt there is what I'm shooting for on that specific exercise. So after that, I wanted to build a little bit more width with my shoulders, so I moved over to dumbbells. And what I did is like a triple set. So I got 3 sets of dumbbells, about like 5 pounds or so apart. Nothing too crazy. At this point, I just want to do hypertrophy on my shoulders. They're not really big muscles, I just trying to stuff blood in there. And with dumbbells, you can throw them around just a little bit easier to kind of get some extra reps in there when you're failing. So I started with like 25 pounds and just kind of slowly, about 12 reps right there. Really tried to focus like if a string was attached to my elbow and was like pulling up there almost like a puppet. So it's opposed to leading with my wrist, I'm really trying to lead with my elbow on that side raise right there. And that hit that side delt. It's gonna hit a little bit of rear delt, but mainly that side delt is the intended muscle group that I'm trying to hit with that specific exercise. And then I drop it once, and then I go till 10-15 reps or till I can't do any more. And then I dropped it one last time to like 15 pounds and just kind of slowed it down again and really worked on that contraction. And yeah, after that, I did behind the neck. It's like a straight bar press. And I did this with those, they're like set weight, like I can't change the weight on them. And then they don't go super wide, but I put my hands all the way out to the ends as far as it will go. And I, almost like if you're doing an Olympic a clean or whatever, you just kind of pull it up to the chest. And if you have the mobility, I would suggest you go behind the neck, and you'll feel it more in your side and rear delt more. Hey! So you go behind the neck, and you'll feel a bit more contraction in the side and rear delt. Now, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to do that? Because you do a lot of pressing in the gym. Picking up weights on the bench press. It's really easy to get a front delt really developed. So when I hit shoulders, I try to always emphasize the side and rear, and it's worked out really well for me and my genetics. Since it was my last exercise or so, again, I'm just doing those till burnout. And once you burn out behind the neck, sometimes it's good to even go in front of the face and use a little legs to get a few extra reps in there and just really fill those shoulders up with blood. And that's a good trick to really blow up and expand the shoulders and allow them to grow. Again, the key word for that is hypertrophy, you guys. So overall, that workout is intended to build strength on the chest, or bench press, excuse me, and its overall shoulder size. That is the intended workout or whatever. So yeah, losing track of my thoughts here, you guys. I appreciate you for watching my videos. Make sure you guys go check out my gym motivation video. I've been playing that one over. I really like that video, and I really hope you guys do. Leave a comment below if you enjoy this workout, and if you'd like to see maybe a leg day again, or maybe a full chest day, or maybe something else, maybe an ab routine or whatever, you guys. I appreciate all the support and views so far. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and leave me comments. I want to talk to you guys. Spencer D, and I'm out. No, I'm really just really take this feel.